After the release of the Note 20, I feel like smartphone makers feel it's okay to do a 1080p screen phone for 1K. I'm Real Gion and welcome to the channel. We're talking pretty good specs. Snapdragon 865, 12 gigs of RAM, 6.7-inch screen, OLED display, 90Hz refresh rate, HDR10+. So this is kind of like my theory here. I'm guessing because they have 90Hz refresh rate, they think it's okay for the screen to be 1080p. Because you have the higher refresh rate, you would notice that. With a 1440p screen, you don't really notice that. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think. Like, the specs are good, but I feel like a 1080p screen should be pretty cheap by now, so when I see 1080p, I often think mid-range or budget. I wouldn't think flagship. I talk about this with my coworker and we're just thinking, you know, what if 1K is mid-range phones? Personally, I wouldn't be surprised back then when we thought that $700 was high-end. Now, $700 is considered mid-range, so damn. The future of smartphones is getting more and more expensive. You get a 256 gig UFS 3 storage, so that's good, but there's no microSD expansion. This is the highest storage variant. This kind of sucks for me because I would want microSD storage to store ROMs. I wonder if the SIM slot is one of those like dual SIM slot, because they could have easily made microSD. They choose not to price gouge us. Honestly, I feel like it. Then again, not a lot of people need that much storage, so I don't know. For the battery, you're getting 5000 milliamp, which is a good size. Couple that with 18 watts charging, 15 watt wireless charging. So these are good speeds. If you're someone who likes me, who just charges their phone overnight, then honestly it should not really matter. I'm confident that battery should last the whole day. Not that I can't say if you watch this video like after 3 years later the phone's out and you've been using it for daily, hopefully your battery doesn't go that bad, but batteries tend to go bad. I'm pretty sure mine has gone bad, so yours wouldn't be any different. Let's go back to the smartphones maker making the battery hard to replace or near impossible to replace. I feel like this is planned obsolescence so that people would buy the next phone, which makes sense because it is a business. For the camera, we're talking 108 megapixel main. I think this is either straight from an S20 Ultra or something else. 8 megapixel telephoto for 3x optical zoom, 16 megapixel ultra wide. You can do 8K to 30 FPS, which is nice, but the question is, why would you? There's both EIS and OIS. Pretty much standard fare when it comes to these cameras. Hopefully, it doesn't record like crap when it comes to night videos. From my experience, most phones record night videos very poorly. Then again, there are modern dedicated cameras that don't do night videos that well. For a selfie camera, you get 25 megapixel wide angle. You can record 1080p up to 120 FPS, so that's nice for the people that want to do vlogs. For phones, this is a pretty good camera setup because on paper, it seems like it's matching the S20 Ultra. Hopefully through processing, you're getting the same results. So this is $1,000, which I think you probably already know that from the intro, although it does have high-end specs. For some reason, with a 1080p screen, it feels like mid-range for me. I think phones with high refresh rate would go down to 1080p, like the Note 20 going down from 1440p to 1080p if you move up the refresh rate. But this phone is stuck at 1080p, so I don't feel right buying it for $1,000. And look, I know there's others always going to be sales and deals, so there's a good chance you can get this for less than that. Like, for the people that are buying this new, do you really feel like it's worth it? Comment down below, let me know. Personally, I like the specs. The look is pretty nice, no expandable storage, so I'll pass. But others, this phone might be good enough, so let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, click the bell for more content. You guys stay awesome.